What's up everyone? First off, I just want to say thank you so much for all the support on the Halloween themed Red animation we put out last week. There was a lot of great comments, a lot of good support, and I really appreciate it. The good news is there are more Red animations coming to tell the stories and fun activities of Red and all his friends. In fact, today's video is showing off all the new set pieces that I've been making over the past week or so. So let's go in, check out some of the set pieces, some of the brand new set pieces that I've never shown off before, and we can check how far it's came. So, this is the Deep Woods. Now, this is a level that takes place in Red and the Phantom Castle, something that happens 4 years after the events Spirit Sync. So this entire area is kind of desolate. You can see the chapel has basically sunk into this big watery pit. However, now I have brought it back 4 years into the past, before all that bad stuff happens. This is where one of the upcoming animation set pieces is going to take place. But you can see that the bog hasn't actually happened yet. There's structural integrity to the buildings and stuff. The chapel's still there, it's not been destroyed yet. Now, another one of our set pieces is the front exterior of the castle. Up next, we've got the west wing, so you can see a closer look of the volcano over there. That's also where the Halloween episode took place. Now here, for some of you eagle-eyed viewers who've actually played the Phantom Castle, you'll notice this is the main foyer where Red first gets introduced to Phantom Red. Red gets basically shot in the door, slides down here, and then you can see him interact with Phantom Red. That's about 4 years ahead of where we are in this timeline. Up next, we've got our first look at an area that's actually never been made before. This is Red's room. This is his room within the castle walls, so we can see it's kind of decorated the way he would have it. So of course it's got one of the sigils on it. It's got all of these achievements hanging on the wall. It's things that he's accomplished while being a knight. It's got a picture of him calling Finn on the desk. It's got a picture of him and Solace. Up here is a picture of him and Froggo, and you'll notice that down there is the front of the castle that we showed you earlier, and there's that big kind of platform that you saw in the distance. Then of course he's got kind of little Easter eggs here, the ready to go satchel, and he's got his beret on top of the scarecrow dummy that he uses to train with. Next up, we've got another location that's never been shown off before. This is Solace's bedroom, the queen of the castle. This is her bedroom within the castle as well, so we've got a lovely ceiling and a big chandelier. Of course, she's got a big queenly bed, nice big chest, wee footstool to get up. We've got a mirror going on here that can show you the other side of the room. Now, a really cool thing that you might not know is Dreams doesn't actually have any mirror capabilities. That's probably why you're not seeing Red in the mirror. Basically, this is a wee trick that I've done where I've basically just copied the entire room and flipped it, so you can actually jump through the mirror. But yeah, this is also going to be in an upcoming animation. I mean, all these locations are eventually. So, because a lot of the animations are going to take place within the castle, we really had to start adding places where Red, Koi, Finn, and all the other actors can go while in the castle so that things can happen. We decided to build a banquet hall where, as you can see, all the knights are kind of at their tables. They're a bit static right now, but they will be animated come time for an animation. We've got some details up there, we've got the rafters. We've got some knights kind of walking about, having a chat. Basically, small details to make it look like the room actually gets used quite a lot. There will be a lot of stuff going on the tables eventually, but right now this is the kind of basic layout of it, which I'm actually really happy with. It looks used. I need to add in a couple of things, maybe some mess in certain places just to make it look proper used and stuff like that, but I think so far it's coming along pretty well, and the animation that's actually taking place in here is really funny, so excited for you to see that as well. Now, of course, every castle has to have hallways, basically things that link all the rooms, so this is what this is. We've got the castle hallways. Now Solace, of course, is a big plant buff. She loves different plants decorating the halls, so of course she's got that. You can kind of wander about two separate hallways right now, and we've got a few animations that are taking place here as well, which is really cool. This is actually through here is the feast hall, the room that you just saw, so everything is quite connected. So if you're ever watching one of the animations in the future, you'll kind of know where you are roughly, because everything will have like you know, everything's connected. I didn't want there to just be like this disconnect of different rooms where different things happen. I really wanted the castle to kind of feel alive. Obviously people will be added so that you can kind of see people walking about doing their kind of day-to-day stuff. But yeah, this is the castle halls. Now, this is a place that you've technically already seen. At the end of the Halloween episode, you see Red, Finn and Koi with Solace and Froggo at her throne. So this is the throne room. You can see it's nicely decorated. Solace loves the colour red. Imagine that. So that's kind of how it's decorated. It's got a nice big stained glass. She's holding a wee egg. I wonder what that's for. That's upcoming animation. And of course she's got her throne, and I'm going to be adding in some stuff here as well. And to show you kind of early progress of something that isn't quite there yet, we've got the town, New Province, which is a town near the castle. The castle is actually like up there. You can't see it because of the fog. But right now I'm working on the castle, so that whenever they need to leave, whenever they need to be outside, we've got a place where they can come, and you know, where all the townspeople kind of live and stuff like that. Obviously it's very early in development, we've only kind of got the layout of it, but it's turning out quite well, and something that I'm very, very proud of now. For people that kind of know me and know how in depth the world and lore of Red is, they'll know that I spare no expense when it comes to detailing or adding in like little things here and there. So I've actually gone ahead and made the entire island in a miniature format. Now you can actually look around and see different places around Solaria. So for instance, this is where Paper Red starts off here. Over there's the Cursed Isles, the sequel to the Phantom Castle. But for now, let's just stick here. So far, I've shown you the Deep Woods. That was the scene with the chapel that eventually sinks. I just showed you this. This is the town. A version of the town that's eventually will be built. So you can kind of see how it's going to look. Obviously it's a lot less detailed here because it's meant to be a miniature format, but you can kind of understand when it's going to go. Dusky Hills, this is where the Halloween episode took place, so you can see that it's very close to the volcano. Then of course you've got the castle, we've got the square where you went and seen, and that was the big rock in the distance. So a lot of detail has went into all these individual places that has shown you, you know, where everything is. Eventually most of these places will be made. If a place needs to get built for an animation idea that I've got, it will be built. So eventually Tranquil Plains will be built. Eventually the beach will also be built and stuff like that. But for now, really happy with how everything's looking. The best part about all this is that I am finally actually so excited to sit down and make Red themed content. For the longest time, I've been kind of worrying about the Eero Studios channel because, to everyone who doesn't know, I'm learning Unreal Engine to eventually make my own Red game that's not locked off by Dreams. But obviously that takes so much time, and even once I've learned it, because I still am in the learning phase, there'll be years before the game's actually done and finished and ready for people to play. And I was sitting there and I was like, it's going to be like 2027 or something before I even get a product into people's hands so that they can enjoy and watch Red Team stuff. So I was like, I can't wait that long. I don't want to wait that long either. But I need something that's fun and engaging that people will enjoy. And the animations is something that's always been in the back of my mind. They do take a lot of time because it's literally only me that's working on them. I've got actors that come in and do the voices, but I'm animating everything. I'm making every single level there is. So, you know, each animation is going to take a while to make, but I hope that you enjoy them. I hope that this piques your interest about the characters and, you know, the future of the series as well, because trust me, I'm all in on Red. This is what I want to do for the rest of my life. This is what I'm happy doing. So if you want to support me, you can simply just by watching, liking, commenting, going back and checking out the animation as well. All of that really does help. So thank you again for everyone that checked out the Halloween themed episode. I hope all these set pieces have got you excited for what's to come. We've got a lot of cool stuff, especially with Froggo and Solace. Right now a lot of the animations are centered around Red, Finn and Koi, but eventually we will be expanding the cast, so I'm excited for that as well. But until then, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.